Hello. Hello. Oops. Hello. Who do we got here? What's up, maniacs? Give everybody time to get settled in here. Waiting on a subscriber, Damien Dark Shadow, I believe was the name. They've won a free spin. Damien Night Shadow, yes. What's up, Chris? Doing pretty good. Just celebrating this first year, taking it easy. We're going to spin the wheel a few times, have some fun, talk about what's coming up later. What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining. Got started a few minutes earlier than I thought we would. We just wrapped up a watch party on the Facebook group where we watched the first upload I ever did as far as narrating books on here. We listened to the prologue in the first chapter of Church of the Divine Psychopath, and man, it sounded so different than the books do now that I do. I was very nervous in those first few uploads. Daylighters, SSF VIP, my buddy Chris, he knows all about it. I was very nervous and stuff back in the day when I first started this last year. Yes, yes, Darth Kurt said. New year, a new circle begins. Ready for the second year. I'll be starting book number 28 later tonight or tomorrow, and it's going to be Final Destination, Dead Man's Hand. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't believe I'm starting book number 28. I never would have imagined knocking out 27 of those in 1 year. Everything behind me here is like half of what's to come. And that's a lot of content back there behind me that's still coming to the channel. And on top of that, I've got a bunch in EPUB form, ebook form. So this is like a little over half. Thanks, Emma. I'm excited for it too. And from what I read about Dead Man's Hand, a character actually makes a deal with death. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Oh yeah, got plenty of Freddy back here. And this book right here, this Jason book, is one that's been asked for a lot. Jason Lives, the novelization. And I'm looking forward to narrating this one. Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. That's going to be fun. It's one of my favorite horror movies, actually. Thanks, Matt. Yeah. If you listen to some more of the Freddy books after that one, I think I come into it a little better than I did in that first book. I just had to go with it. Because my one rule when I started the Freddy books was I can't just read Freddy's lines in a normal voice. You just can't do that. It just wouldn't have worked. So I had to try. Yeah, Emma, the Final Destination books and the Jason and Freddy books, they're all so rare and expensive, it's crazy. And what's sad is these people that sell those books used for those high prices, they're just pulling those prices out of thin air just because they know that horror fans are going to pay it because we love the genre. So they take advantage of that, and that's messed up. That's what this channel's all about, giving everybody a option where they don't have to go out of spend all their money to get the books. Yeah, Darth. I'll be doing a new Freddy book. I just finished up a Freddy book last night, and I'm starting on a Final Destination one. And the author of Wes Craven's New Nightmare, David Bergantino, me and him have something special planned for whenever I narrate that book, and I think you guys are going to enjoy that. Also, want to give you guys an update on Dear Stabby. I've got a bunch of it. It's all written. I've got all the script written for the first couple episodes of Dear Stabby. I've got somebody else coming in co-writing with me, Eric Morse, the guy that wrote the Camp Crystal Lake book series. He's co-writing the Dear Stabby episodes with me, and he's going to play Jason in them. And he's going to voice Michael. The only thing holding us back right now is to make this show, the Dear Stabby show, work. I need a really good Freddy hood, like a really good Freddy mask with a movable mouth. It's very expensive, so I'm actually going to set up a GoFundMe page. And if you guys want to donate to help me get that awesome Freddy hood to help make this show the Dear Stabby thing, high quality, a really good show for the channel, I'd appreciate you guys doing that. I'll release the link for the GoFundMe in the coming next week or two. So, you know, if you can't help out, that's fine. But if you can, I'd greatly appreciate it. And it'll go to having some really entertaining content other than just the audiobook. So I think that's a big thing going forward this next year is I want to do more movie commentaries. I want to do the Dear Stabby comedy series. You know, I want to add more stuff to the channel besides just the narrations. I want to give you guys more entertainment, more content. Let me get caught up here. I'll put a picture of it up, Maniacs, the one that I'm going for. But if you've ever watched the group called the Slash Street Boys, they do some YouTube stuff. It's like all the different slashers singing like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys songs, parodies of those songs. It's the hood that the Freddy on there wears. It's the one they sell online. It like comes down to here, and the mouth moves on it. And it looks really good. That's the one I'm gonna be doing the GoFundMe for. I wouldn't say I'm a musician, but I've got plans for more rare out-of-print audiobooks once I'm through with all the slasher stuff. And it's going to, you know, I mean, some of these are Twilight Zone books I'm going to do. And those are not really a slasher gory thing. There's a lot of dramatic stuff in those. And I've got some other plans for when I get through all this as well. It's a good question. Thank you, Matt. Well, Dark, on Dear Stabby, it's a parody, so we're not going to have Jason and Michael be mutes. We're going to give them ironic voices for when they actually speak. Kind of like on the Slash Street Boys, they sing. On Dear Stabby, they're going to have voices. They're going to actually answer the questions. Dear Stabby's like Dear Abby, where you send in questions asking the slashers advice. You pick which slasher you want to ask. They read your question on the show, and then they give you advice in their character. Yes, Emma, I'm hoping it's big things to come this year. I really do. Is that what it is? Dark Ride Studios, Maniacs? Thanks. I really hope that the GoFundMe is successful. I'd really like to get this show going. And thank you, Delaney. I appreciate what you do, listening and interacting here. Yeah, I don't know him. I've never read one. I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Matt Wave. Hey, Swifty, thank you. Yeah, Delaney, it's a comedy show. You ask a question where like you would Dear Abby in the newspaper, where you're asking for advice on love, or you know you're scared about moving somewhere, or a job promotion, stuff like that. You ask general questions, serious questions, and you pick which slasher you're wanting the advice from, and they answer your question in character. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll do some Dead by Daylight and stuff, man, for sure. Okay, cool, Matt. That's awesome. Frank Welker, man. Hell yeah. But Delaney, lots of subscribers have already sent in questions, and I've already written the script for the first couple episodes, and we even filmed part of it, and it's actually a lot of fun, and it's funny, and it gets everybody involved. Hey, what's up? Hey guys, you got to check out the Dino and Ted show. Really good guys there. Right, Emma? Yeah. We're just playing off the Dear Abby thing, Dear Stabby. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And thank you, Matt Wave. Appreciate that. It's been a hell of a year. Net neutrality, all that stuff. Let's let John Oliver cover that. We're just here to talk the channel, slasher, stuff like that. Have some fun. They're screwing us with net neutrality. I mean, we tried. You can't beat the man. All right, guys. Is Damien Nightshadow here? If you are, I need to know. You won the free spin earlier today on the community page. If not, I'm going to have everybody that wants. Hey, what's up, Calvin? Everybody that wants in on the prize spin I'm about to do. If you want in on it, just type a message right now, and I will add you to the list. It'll take me a couple minutes to do it. Calvin's in. Where'd everybody go? Okay. I think my best performance in the books is probably the Friday the 13th Eric Morris series. I really had a lot of fun doing that, and Final Destination, Death of the Senses. All right, so Matt Milla and the Maniacs are in the drawing. It's hard for me to keep up with everything. I can only do a couple names at a time. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, DK? So I got you in there, Calvin. All right, DK, Emma, and Delaney. Daylighter, SSF-VIP. All right. I'm getting there, guys. I'm sorry. Dark Kurtzad will be in the drawing. I got you in there, Matt. There's also some people on the list that signed up through the community page ahead of time. So if they're not in here, I will just contact them after and let them know they won if they win. All right, guys, if there's anybody else that wants to be in the drawing, in the spins I'm about to do, I need to know right now. If I already said your name, then you're already in. What's up, Dark Light? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start the to each their own, man. I'm glad I could help you fall asleep. I don't know if that's a compliment or a bad thing that I put you to sleep, but I'm glad you're enjoying the books. All right, for me to do this, to show y'all what's going on, you're going to get a little bit of motion sickness here because I got to move this camera around. But we're going to do our first spin, so I won't be able to see the chat while I'm doing this. So I'm going to move this camera around. Sorry for the motion sickness. One second. All right. And who will the winner be? Looks like KJ01 has won the first spin. It's hard to see. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and spin the second name. Getting ahead of myself here. And Maniacs. So KJ01 and Maniacs are about to get a prize spin. I got to get that wheel ready. It's okay, Cal. I'm not done. I'm gonna do another one. Dino, did you and Ted want in on the spin to be put on the prize wheel for the next one? Okay, well, I'll be doing another spin here in a minute. So if you want in on it, just let me know before then. Well, thank you, Matt. I really appreciate that. I could use the promotion. All right, so I'm going to get the prize wheel going. I can't tell. It's hard to get it straight here. KJ is going to win. Wow, KJ won the a throw pillow from the 80s Slasher Librarian merch store. Congratulations, KJ. So I got to take that off of here. So that one's gone. All right, and Maniacs, I'm going to spin for you now. You get to pick any item off the merch store, $20 or less. It's up to you, whatever you want to pick. Just go to the store and check it out. And let me know what you want. No problem. There's a link. I'll get you a link before it's over to the merch store. You can also find it on any of the descriptions for any videos recently. I'll get with KJ. I'm going to go ahead and take y'all's name off the wheel. We're going to do at least 3 more spins tonight. So if you haven't won nothing, don't worry. You still have another chance. So DK, did you hear that I'm starting on Dead Man's Hand next? Anybody who doesn't know it, DK is the reason I was able to do the ultra rare Final Destination Death of the Senses book. If not for him, I wouldn't have been able to do that book at all. I've heard something about that, Matt. They're going to pull a whole Blumhouse Halloween thing with it. It just ignores all the sequels. That's okay. I think for this book, I'm just going to use the cover for the thumbnail for each upload, like I did with Freddy Krueger's Tales of Terror Deadly Disguise. It's okay. Yeah, DK, that book, it's so awesome of you that it's awesome that you even own that book, The Death of the Senses, but it's even more awesome that you shared that with us. Really appreciate that. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to do that. Can't get my camera to set still. I know, right? Didn't the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation or something do that? Oh, I love the Golden Age of horror. I love the Universal Monsters, man. Without the Universal Monsters, we wouldn't have Jason, Freddy, any of them. You know, I didn't know what to think going into the Freddy Krueger Tales of Terror book because, like David Bergantino, the author, told me, um, he wasn't allowed to use Freddy until the very end. But he did a really good job. He made the most of those 14 pages with Freddy, and I really enjoyed that book. Did anybody catch the upload today with all the horror celebrity intros that I put them all together in one video? With Kane Hodder, C.J. Graham, the Crypt Keeper, Adam Marcus, David Bergantino, and everybody. It's an honor to have those, you know, to have them doing those shout outs like that. I really appreciate those guys. I uploaded it earlier today, Delaney. It's on the channel. Well, they're valuable, Delaney, but the problem is not enough people bought them whenever they were in stores. Everybody wants them now because they can't get them. But when they were in stores, not enough people bought them. I mean, Black Flame completely went out of business because they weren't selling enough. They were pumping out so many books and nobody was buying them. It's kind of like as a guy, like whenever you're single, nobody's interested in you. But as soon as you get in a relationship, everybody's like, all the girls are interested all of a sudden. You know, it's like that. When the books were in stores, nobody wanted them. Now that they're out of print, everybody wants them. So, what are you guys' favorite Universal monster? Which Universal monster do you think has impacted modern day slasher movies the most? Who do we owe the lineage to? Like, who gave us modern horror? Which Universal monster movie do you think inspired and led us to where we're at? I can get behind Dracula. Yeah. DK. Well, DK's answered it so far. Dracula. Oh, Dracula and Frankenstein. It did all begin with Dracula. Well, didn't it all begin actually with Jekyll and Hyde? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Jekyll and Hyde the first like horror movie ever made? Like a really, really old one? Or am I thinking wrong? For some reason I'm thinking, oh, okay, so I am right. Sometimes I remember things that aren't. Like, for the longest time, I thought I had heard that John Kassir, the Crypt Keeper voice, had died. And then I found out it was one of the puppeteers. I had heard that the puppeteer had died, the guy that did the puppetry for him. So for years, I told him, Crypt Keeper guy's dead. And I was wrong. Obviously, he did an intro for the channel. I don't see a link there. Can somebody, I think the mod is going to have to approve the link or something. Either that or I'll be able to see it at the end of the stream. I can get behind that Dracula for sure. There's a website I found recently. I cannot remember the name, but they have like all the old. I'm talking old movies, like the first movies ever. Links to them where you can watch them, and there's some really interesting stuff. There's this one. It's a silent movie where these people go to the moon. It was crazy. Another one where Satan's in it. It was they're just creepy, like good creepy. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really awesome. This has been a crazy year. A year ago, I would have never thought I'd have an intro from Kane Hodder. Let me catch up on. Let me go ahead and do another spin. Emma Johnson on there. She's on there. Is anybody here now that wasn't here earlier? I don't think Matt Wave was here. Do you want in on the next random spin, Matt Wave? And Dino, do you want in as well? Dude, I would love to go to Mystery Science Theater Live. That would be awesome. All right, so I'm going to get Matt Wade and the Dino and Ted show added real quick. Give me just a second. And I have to do a prize spin before it's over for Damian Night Shadow, because he won a thing on the community page earlier where he gets a free spin. But we're gonna do 2 more spins before his, and this will be it for the prizes tonight. Wolfman was attacking folks on specific nights when the curse got him, almost like Myers getting busy on. That's a good comparison, Delaney. Definitely. All right, motion sickness time. Get ready. I got to see my little preview window here, make sure I'm covering it. The first person to win the next prize is going to be A. Warren. They had signed up on the community page. Congratulations. Got to get them off of there. And guys, at the end of the stream, I'm going to do one for just the people that's here. But I did give some subscribers an option to be a part of the drawing on the community page, even if they couldn't make the stream. The second winner right now is going to be Calvin. Congratulations, Calvin. All right, and now the prize wheel. I got to take the prize that was won earlier off of there. All right, so this is going to be our first prize. Calvin, I'll do yours after this one. This is for the first winner. The first winner has received a rare ebook. I will email that to them. All right, Calvin. Uh-oh. Calvin, I'm going to spin your prize now. All right, and Calvin is going to win you're going to win a pair of 80 Slasher Librarian socks. You get to pick whichever pair you want from the 80 Slasher Librarian merch store. Damian Night Shadow's prize is going to be awesome. He's going to get to pick one of the remaining prizes here. I will give him that list whenever he goes to the community page and sees the post I'll make. All right. Guys, I haven't been able to see the chat for a minute, so give me just a second to get caught up. I know, Dino. It just I really thought it was going to stop on you. I really did. Thanks, Willard. I appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for dropping in. Yes, that's one of the prizes, Emma. You can win a guest voice role on an upcoming audiobook. Calvin, I'll get a link to you and the other winners, and you can pick out which ones you want. I'll go to the community page after the stream's over, put a post on there for the winners with a link to the store. But you can find the link to the store in any of my recent uploads in the description. Any recent audiobook uploads, it's always in the description. So I'm going to adjust this now. Adjust the prizes here. Give me just a second. I'm going to do, before the stream's over, I'm going to do a couple just for the people that are in the stream right here. going to be a little different prize wheel, smaller wheel. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of those actually, Matt Wave, and people have suggested some to me, and I've got those written down for later on. Thank you, DK. DK has won a coffee mug off of there before, and he can tell you it's pretty neat. Right now, I don't have a Patreon. I'm looking into getting that going, trying to figure out what the bonuses would be and everything. So if you want to support the channel, head over to the merch store. That would really help out. And also, I'm going to be doing the GoFundMe to get the Freddy hood for the Dear Stabby content. All right, I got to adjust this list real quick, guys, for just you guys that are here in the chat. So give me just a moment. And if you won last time, you won't be eligible this time. Thanks, Dark Mug. Thanks, Dark Light. It's a Dark Mug. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. Unfortunately, DK and Dark Light, you won't be able to be in this next drawing because you won last time. Same with KJ. KJ, you did win earlier because your name was on the list because you signed up on the community page. I'll get with you later about that. But for now, we are going to do losing my mind here, losing my train of thought. We are going to do a spin, a couple spins for just the people that have not won last stream or this one and that are still in the chat. So if you have not won a prize, I need you to sound off in the chat right now so I know. Willard, yes, I love the Eric Morris young adult books. I also love Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Dealers. That is my favorite Freddy book. And my favorite Jason one would be Hate, Kill, Repeat. And they're all available on the channel. Okay, so Daylighter, Matt Wave, Emma Johnson. You might this time, Dino. You might this time. Delaney. Take them off of there. Calvin won. These two people aren't here. Okay, these are the names I got. If your name is not called and you have not won, please let me know. Matt Milla, Delaney, Emma, Daylighter, Darth Kurtzad, Matt Wave, and Dino and Ted Show. If your name was not called, well, Willard hasn't won, so Willard needs to be on there. Oh, what's up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream. All right, guys, we're going to do a spin for everybody that's in the chat right now. So if you haven't won, this might be your wrong thing. There we go. Are you kidding? Oh, congratulations, Matt Wave. Congratulations. And our final winner of the night, after I take Matt Wave off of there, and I'm going to shuffle these names to make it. All right, here we go. So Matt Wave won. And the Dino and Ted show won. Congratulations to Matt Wave and Dino and Ted. It's okay, Maniacs. All right, so Matt Wave and Dino and Ted have both won the final spins of the night. Let's do those prize spins. I'm getting that set up right now. Let's see here. Okay. I think we're good to go. All right. This is for Matt Wave. You are going to win. Looks like you're going to get the best prize on there, a $10 gift card of your choice. I'll get with you to pick out which kind you want. Because of that, those both go off of the page. Both the gift cards do. All right, this is the prize spin for Dino and Ted's show. Awesome. If that's something you want to do, it's to record a horror movie commentary with me for the channel. I understand that's if you don't want to, I can. Is that something you would do, Dino? Since that you landed on a movie commentary for the channel. What that is we just record. We talk during an awesome horror movie, record a commentary for it, and make it available for listeners. If that's not something you're interested in, just let me know, and I can respin that. I know you're busy with your own channel, so. But congratulations, Matt Wave. Awesome, man. I'll get with you, and we can figure out which movie you want to do. I'll leave it up to you. But this has been a great stream, guys, and this has been a great year. I can't tell you how thankful I am for you guys listening. When I first started this, Chris, are you still in here? SSF? Silent Shadow Fear, are you still here? All right. When I started this channel, Daylighters SSF is a really good friend of mine in real life. And he can tell you right now, what was I like whenever I hit 200 subscribers a year ago? Thank you, Emma. I'm hoping for another great year as well. But Chris will tell you what I'm talking about here. A year ago, I thought when I hit 200 subscribers, it just blew my mind. He's my witness to that. He was there that night. Yeah, I was like, well, I've hit 200. That's good, right? You know, I never imagined having 1,000, let alone, you know, pushing 6,000 now. I really appreciate all of you. Honestly, this all started because I was trying to rebuild my book collection, and the books cost so much money and they were so hard to find. And I kept hoping that I would find ebooks or audiobooks or something like that, and never could. And I was like, God, somebody should make this or ebooks of this. And one day I was like, you know what? If nobody else is going to do it, fuck it. I'm going to do it. So I did it. You know, I looked into it, and with the audiobooks, the rights holders that remain get my ad revenue, so it keeps it legal. I couldn't do ebooks because that is 100% illegal, but the audiobooks is like a legal gray area where they get the money, and it falls under partially fair use. And so like, fuck it, I'll do it. I will take all these books that are so hard to find, that people are taking advantage of horror fans and, you know, price gouging them to get these books, and I'm going to give these books to people for free. I'm going to narrate these books, bring them to life, give people an option. And I was like, fuck it. When I'm done recording the book, I'm going to give some of my rare books to the subscribers. And I did drawings and stuff over time, and I've done that. Yeah, there's Final Destination ones here. Yeah, I want to go through what books I have behind me? Does that sound interesting to y'all? Let me know. And I'll go through this if y'all want to. Okay. We will start here. This book here is one of the Black Flame Twilight Zone books. It is based on episodes Chosen and The Placebo Effect. One second, guys. All right, this next one is another Twilight Zone book based on episodes called Burned and One Night at Mercy. Well, thank you, Willard, for being here. I appreciate it. The next Twilight Zone book is Memphis and the Pool Guy. So, you know, there's 5 of these, but really there's going to be 10 because they each have 2 novella, I guess, like novelettes in them, novellas. This book is a Final Destination book from Black Flame, If Looks Could Kill, or Looks Could Kill, my bad. So, is the video froze for everybody? Thank you, man. Peace and love right back at you. Appreciate it. Thanks for being there since the beginning. Hey, what's up, Alex? Thanks for being here. All right, let's get these books here. Actually, I'm going to save these for towards the end. All right. Oof. All right. This is the one we just finished. Freddy Krueger's Deadly Disguise. I'm going to be doing a drawing for this soon for a signed copy, signed by the author. Somebody on the channel is going to win this with it signed by David Bergantino. It was actually on the prize wheel tonight, but nobody landed on it. So I'll do a drawing a little later on for that. Another one of the books from the Freddy Krueger's Tales of Terror, Virtual Terror by David Bergantino. Well, it's signed by him and by me, so, you know, who wouldn't want that, right? I'm kidding. Nobody wants my signature, I know. Freddy Krueger's Tales of Terror, Twice Burned by David Bergantino. Freddy Krueger's Tales of Terror, Help Wanted by David Bergantino. And all these books are going to be on the channel coming soon. Freddy Krueger's Tales of Terror, Blind Date by the guy that got fired before they hired David Bergantino, Bruce Richards. DK. Resident Evil, City of the Dead by S.D. Perry. This is the book I'll be doing next on the channel. Final Destination, Dead Man's Hand. And I'll be giving a lot of these books away as I finish them too. I'm not going to get on eBay or Amazon and sell these books for $100. I'm going to give them away in drawings so other subscribers and fans can get this book for free. These books for free. Okay. Freddy Krueger's Tales of Terror, Fatal Games by Bruce Richards. Resident Evil 0 Hour by S.D. Perry. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. 28 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 28 more days till Halloween. What comes next in the chat? Somebody do it. Somebody knows, I know. 28 more days till Halloween, Halloween. 28 more days till Halloween. Where's it at? Somebody's got to know what comes next in that song. I'm like looking at the chat. Somebody knows what to say next. Come on. There it is. Dino and Ted got it. Silver Shamrock. But I've actually heard this novelization is really good. I actually do not hate Halloween 3. I enjoy the movie for what it is. I think the only reason people dislike it is because it's called Halloween 3. If it was just a horror movie from the 80s called Season of the Witch, I don't think it would have as much hate. This one's going to be fun to narrate on the channel. Wes Craven's New Nightmare by David Bergantino. And the author is going to be doing a big part of this. He's going to be really involved in these narrations. You guys are going to enjoy what we got planned. We get caught up on chat here. Yeah, the first, I'm going to be, okay, the first, I do have all the Halloween novelizations, but parts 1, 2, and 4, I have the PDF version. And my Child's Play books are that way too. So this isn't my entire collection. I still got plenty more that I didn't pull out and that are in ebook form. The next book in my collection, Resident Evil Nemesis by S.D. Perry. All right. Oh, here we go. The Nightmares on Elm Street, parts 4 and 5. The Dream Master and the Dream Child novelization. It's all in one book. Twilight Zone, Upgrade, and Sensuous Cindy. Sounds like that's going to be interesting. Are you guys looking forward to the Twilight Zone narrations? Is that something you guys are interested in? No, part 5 was not that bad. Neither. If it wasn't for Halloween movie, people, yeah, you're right. Kind of like Godzilla from 1998 or whatever. If they had named that any other thing besides Godzilla, it would have been a great giant monster movie. People hate it because it's not Godzilla. Same with the new Child's Play that came out. If they had not made it Chucky and just a different looking killer robot doll and named it anything but Child's Play, it wouldn't have got so much hate. They're not bad movies. They just get a bad rep. Twilight Zone, Into the Light, and Sunrise. I'm looking forward to this one. Freddy versus Jason, the narration. So, let's see here. I can't come back if no one remembers. Wait. Oh, yeah. I can't come back if no one remembers me. I can't come back if no one's afraid. So I had to search the bowels of hell. But I found someone. Someone who'll make them remember. I've been away from my children for far too long. All right, Dino, thank you. We'll do it on your schedule, man. I know you're very busy. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah. I'll tell you this right now. The novelization does not include that part where he's like, I can't come back if no one's afraid. But I'm going to put that in there because it's got to be in there. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. I got the novelization of that coming up on the channel. That's from 2003. Ah, it's falling down. Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's going to be a fun read by S.D. Perry. Okay. Resident Evil, The Umbrella Conspiracy by S.D. There's 7 of these Resident Evil books I'm going to cover. I've still got 4 short stories left in this book. I've put 3 of them on the channel. The Nightmares on Elm Street, Freddy's 7 Sweetest Dreams. I feel like I'm saying 7 Swedish dreams every time I narrate it. Yes, I am going to be narrating this at one point, Ghostbusters 2, as well as both versions of Ghostbusters 1, the novelizations. There's 2 of those, just like there's 2 of Friday the 13th Part 3. I would live in the Nightmare on Elm Street world, because over the years I've gotten to the point where I can have dreams where I realize I'm dreaming and I'm able to do anything I want in my dreams. I can control my dreams. It's something I do all the time. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to it when I go to bed. So I think I would do all right. I'd pull the Dream Warrior shit on Freddy. Resident Evil Underworld. Friday the 3rd. Yeah, lucid dreaming. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I cannot wait for Freddy vs. Jason. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like doing the Freddy books. It should be obvious. And I really hope I'm able to raise the money for that Freddy Krueger mask hood thing. It costs a lot. I'm hoping the GoFundMe successful. You know, if you guys can help out, it would really be awesome, because it's going to really help the channel for the Dear Stabby stuff and other things I might do with it for the channel. This is the novelization of Friday the 13th Part 3D. This is the one not by Simon Hawke. I am going to do the Simon Hawke version, but this is by Michael Avallone, and Jason is really strange in this one, I've heard. Like, he cackles and laughs at the people he's killing. This is what DK's been waiting on, I guarantee it. Let me get these other 2 knocked out first. Resident Evil Caliban Cove. This one, as soon as it goes out of print, I will narrate this, but I will not narrate it until it is out of print. I'm not going to do anything that impedes on actual authors and publishers making their money. I don't want to burn any bridges and step on any toes. All right, here we go. Final Destination, End of the Line. That cover looks awesome. It's in pretty rough shape. Boy, not my best quality used copy. Yeah, I will face Freddy in my dreams, because I can do the whole lucid dreaming thing. I am the Wizard Master. Whatever, I'll do that. Final Destination, Destination Zero. This one's pretty rare. Cost me a pretty penny. This one goes back and it's plastic when I'm done. So does one I'm going to show you in a minute. Part 6 of Friday the 13th. Final Destination, Dead Reckoning. DK, correct me if I'm wrong. This one's about a concert fire, right? Here comes some that I'm really excited about. I saved these for the last. Yeah, Calvin, this isn't even half of what's coming on the channel. This is just the stuff I have in paperback. I still have about half of these books or more in typed versions. I'm excited about doing this one. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. How many of you guys have seen Demon Knight? Billy Zane is the collector in it. The salesman, I mean. No problem, Alex. I hope you enjoy it. I cannot wait to do the part in this book. You humans aren't worth the flesh you're printed on. Seriously. A bunch of ho-dunk, po-dunk, them there motherfuckers. I'm looking forward to that. The Nightmares on Elm Street, parts 1, 2, and 3, the continuing story. I've heard that some of this is from unused scripts for the movie, and there's some extra stuff in this one, especially on the Dream Warriors. I'm excited about that. This is the novelization of the first 3 movies. It's not very long, but I'm looking forward to that. This one has got the most requests on the channel, and I'm looking forward to doing it because it has Elias Voorhees in it. It's Simon Hawke's Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. I had to beg a guy for pity on eBay to get him to come down on the price on this, or I would have never been able to afford it. I told the guy what I was doing on the channel, and he appreciated it and gave me a big discount so I could read this for you guys. Yeah, me too. I mean, no. Billy Zane's a handsome dude. And here's the last paperback I'm going to show you. Just ahead, I got this far into the book, right there, before I stopped and deleted all uploads of it for the time being. That would be Jason X Death Moon. And, you know, I made a video explaining why I had put this book on the back burner. But if you guys will humor me for a moment, I would like to read a couple pages of this book. Can I do that for you guys to kind of show you why this book is on the back burner? Is that okay? Can I read a couple pages of this? Okay. Now, let me find the page I'm looking for. Let's see here. It's gonna take me a second. There's a certain page I want to read here. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, it's worth the wait to give me a sec. Like I'm sitting here. Oh, I marked the page, I believe. Let's see here. No, I didn't mark the page. Damn it. All right, hold on. Trust me, it's worth the wait. I promise you. Oh, where's it at? Yeah, out of all the books I just showed you guys, which one are you most excited for? Oh, is that it? Halloween, the first one? I didn't have Wrong Turn on my book list, man. Demon Knight? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that one. See, that's what I heard, Calvin, that part 3 is different. The Wes Craven's New Nightmare thing is going to be fun because me and the guys got something special planned for it. Yeah, Emma, just give me. I'm sorry. I thought I had it marked. My marker came out. I really want you guys to hear a certain 2 pages. I just got to find it. I feel like I'm rushing. I'm not going to find it because I'm so worried about having so much dead air. Oh, I think I might. Let's see. Is this it? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to hurry. If Dark Kurt Sad's still in here, they know the pages I'm talking about, and they'll tell you it's. I'll put it this way: whenever I recorded it, I put in a bit where I was like, "Just want to let you guys." I'm stopping the narration for a second. I want to let everybody know I did not just have a stroke. I am fine. Oh yeah, that was an awesome interview with Eric Morris. If I don't know if you all got to listen to that, but we talked for a couple hours. Yes, I'm not high, not drunk, or on drugs at the moment. I'm just trying to find the pages that I read before for Dark Kurt Sad. It really drives home why this book is on the back burner. I'm trying so hard to find it, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Have you guys been listening to the short Freddy stories that I've read from the Seven Sweetest Dreams book? I feel like it's in like page 67 somewhere. Okay, I think I found it, guys. I think I found it. Yeah, I got it. Welcome to my nightmare, bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch. All right. This is an excerpt from. The shitty part is I had it marked the whole time that I was looking for it. So maybe I am on drugs or drunk or a combination of both. All right. Here we go. Damien, I'll get with you later about the prize you won. You get to pick any prize from a certain list. You landed on pick a prize, and I'll let you know what the list was a little bit later on. Okay. This is an excerpt from Jason X Death Moon. This is what caused me to put this on the back burner. Here we go. And I promise I am reading from the book, not just saying random words. Thanks, Nathan. Stars we got lined up and we keep them coming. We rock the space between blinks, folks, all we do. All in all, it's a stellar weld of cast and crew. Should be a huge hit. The crystal shit is being fueled as we speak in tongues. Pardon me while I try one of these cigars here. What's the picture, you may ask? Well, it's a remake of an old Universal icon, a heroine of sorts, the Bride of Frankenstein and CinemaScope. We belong dead, only this time it's personal. He smiles his best Ed Wood smile. Ah, yes, let us pause now, rolling back on our haunches, whilst ghastly waves of memory lurch to the surface. Boris Karloff, Elsa Lancaster. Green nausea, white terror, the electric shock of horror on her face while ghoulish lights played against her pale white flesh. Curses, rejection, the monster's despair, and a nice windmill, nice tits too, when you think about it. Never got to see those puppies, did you? Well, now you do. Meanwhile, your camera focus drills on me. I take it in. It makes me come, darling. All that attention gets me hot. I dribble on your boom boom and wheel champagne, my own little Hollywood Babylon. I'm your swooning star. Come gargle your fallen angel. Easy on the wings, darling. You're ranky succubus. Oh, stop, you cybernetic shrine to Elsa Lancaster. In my mummy-wrapped arms, you will find all the secrets of love and death. Screw me, carouse me, open your heart. Parenthetical aside, that is the one organ I have tasted, and I never drink wine. Ease it open, let it down. Open, let it down easy now. Slurp, slurp, that's a good dog's boy. Hello. Meanwhile, back at the castle, it's a long way from the laboratory. I'm going to pause for a second. What did I do? Let's see here. All right, I'm going to keep going here. Meanwhile, back at the castle, it's a long way from the laboratory. Piled up silk shoulders beside his ponderous steps. The monster belongs to the dead. At least it's a place to belong. Who, where, electric head, streaky sister? White jets in the skull again? This is Jason X Deathmoon. All these hot young lovers, they were me once too. I raise my glass in benediction and honor. To your health, Godspeed, get yours, get some. Because it's all true. If you'd wanted me, I lay somewhere else, spastic retching, gagged on cold silver micro balls, decked out in nano funeral drag. If you needed me, I lay frozen in unnatural geometry, bent to take it, bent to take it. Cold ass quiver, stray hair, stone cold, kneeling on tile to take it, plunging blood slick down, why whirling senators to get it, packed like a bullet in hell's outer chambers to make it. Infringe my rights, pack my wound, pack my bullet, fuck blood, blood, fuck, make it, make it. I can hear the mermaids swelling, inch by inch, sea serpents coming out anytime, ladies and sorority sisters. One pauses on a red stocking knee, threads ground to wisp, curl of guttural muscles, four short and sharp shock of mad muff, winkles of pink twilight, rug munch forceps ready, hardened cake delivery, whispers of blue blood, ready, Captain. The young guns throttle their engines, wet, ready, willing. Corporate spies roll down like PVC spiders. Get 'em, mace 'em, throttle 'em, hands behind their backs, hands over their heads, arms between and around their thighs. No flesh will be spared. It's your turn next, Jimbo. Her face is lit like a cybernetic shrine to Elsa Lancaster. Corazon silver wrapped in mystique. These girls in their outsized Greek letters, Alpha, Oh My, Delta, Omicron. Full force perspective, girl flesh, goose pimples. High glare from cute calves, spurting, squilling out, ram home that preposterous load. Sons of Zeus! Bright-eyed Athena, like it's stiff from a girl's special. Nike swoosh thrills, gagged on girl juice, all good. Sell me some, give me some, sweet drops, unlock it, reload. Can you get in further close-up, can you? Jam the mic in his fucking face? That mic's a fat snake menace. Lick it up, all of it, all that juice. Lick it up, all of it. Thank you. Thank you. DK, I have no fucking clue. This book, in between, and I was not making that up. I mean, does anybody else think it sounded like I was just throwing random words together? Because that's what's in here. Like, literally. Let's see here. Oh my God, it gets worse. It gets worse. The other pieces move. This one stands still, pointing to the queen. You get it? Start, she commands. White moves first. Starker, she, the counselor of this camp city, commands that white. Lipstick, black smack. Then behind, I'm going to do it like this. Then behind eternal marble thighs, white knights and license. Temple prostitutes giggle in digital twilight. Rock and roll, my friends, my worms. Rock heartbreak nastiness. Lace and leather. Imminent decay of proton coils. Dominance and heartbreak soup. All at once, pink. She spread pink spread, she said. He moves. Just press lower. You want hook up, sailor? You dream pie? Pussy hair tangle. Nasty protein dream pie. Cringing taxidermist hit the skids. Foul on all sorts of lousy dope and rigmarole. Elsa Lancaster said, it's a long way from her house to the Bajas. All right, let's try something else. And I've got decades of bad aesthetics waiting for offload. Passaloni daydream, architecture caresses a river of black meat. Languid cyberites glide and glide. Bad animation can drag you all the way down, said Betty Boop, as she vomited dark streams of the celluloid juice. On the steps of the White House. Don't try it. You'll get hooked, skewered on the junk, and you'll stay there, flapping your wings for all eternity while some kind of hick ass backwards Griffin sodomizes your ass. That's telling him, Boopster. Why, with that kind of moxie and all-American know-how, we'll be cream in your galaxy, too. Anesthetic Snuffbox and her Frankenstein, patronymic yet caressed and adored lady, patted and perfumed, who was she to call herself a daughter? What star-spangled rights unfurled behind her, glorifying those American thighs? What lips, what names, what immortal hand-eye coordinate points? Where did they come from? And why were they bearing heads on trays like Salome in the age of black mass productions? Spherical servitors from far away, their heads pointing back, their hearts pointing forward to lubricious swirls. Don't look down. Abbott's work was very important, from frat house to the White House to the death house and Nexus searches in between important. That was no lie. Meanwhile, down in the basement, subaltern weasels got you every time. And they said that freedom was free, the hoodlums. Diaphragm thighs, fearful cemetery, ain't it? Abbott scoured all databases, all track lines. No news was good news, unless it was the groundlings. That very evening, Messaceras discovered the intrigue involving Augustine and one of the subaltern fuckers. It didn't make them jump, but the teeth were viral. Zap, twitch, egads. She was sputtering green pluck like them Venusians. Trauma worn away, no lie, like a patient, anesthetized on a table. Well, anyway, we had to suture the girl and remap those coordinate points. Girl got a bad attitude, synthetic DNA right there. Build 'em up, tweak out the water, pile on the protein, and you've got yourself a golden one, son. Subway routes rammed down her throat, the old In-N-Out hot box, snuff channel, twerks, cap, snipper. I gotta get caught up. I'm loving this. Oh my God. I can keep going. I can keep going. Maybe it'll make sense after a couple minutes. Let's see. If you don't want me to keep going, say so right now. I read yours, Jimmy, about the to be honest, I'm going to tell my talk that way if I ever talk. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to have a cigarette. I need it. I need it after that sexy scene. Okay. Maybe maybe I ought to finish this book just for the hell of it. Honestly, one of the main reasons I pulled this down is because I put out 2 to 3 chapters a day or every other day. And I was like, what if somebody's first visit to my channel is them listening to that? Seriously. Like if you came to my channel for the first time and that's what you heard on your first visit, would you ever come back? I'm going to have to finish the book and just upload it all at once. I'm going to have to. All right. Okay, DK, I'm not even shitting you. I'm going to leave it in there because I've already recorded half the book. And there's a part where I stop and say, listeners, I want to assure you I am not having a stroke. I am just narrating the book. I'll get back to it now. Okay, here we go. She was good, better than anybody he had known, but he didn't know that. The minister's hands lifted him, then pushed him deeper under. Deeper than black tie dreams, Senator. We'll make a man out of you yet. Don't forget to breathe deep. God speaks to children also in dreams and by the oracles that lurk in darkness. Sometimes, however, the spiritual arouser is too acute. It's a perilous... What? It's a perilous Mithratic flux between darkness and a world of hurt. Word to the wise, the hurt usually wins. Thank you, Andrew. I was saying thank you to Andrew. That's not actually in the book, but it wouldn't surprise me if just in the middle of it, it said, like, removes his black veil, revealing a cold void of spermscapes. Thank you, Andrew. Tall teaser figure 8's conduits of berserk DNA. He snuffled at the breech box, ringing and flaying his hands for a little benediction. Sorry, Andrew. He snuffed at the breech box, ringing and flaying his hands for a little benediction. She spat on him. Spiritual arousal, she cried. You monster! You and your hideous creeping Zen enzymes! You effluvium of recycled sutras! You tantric insect! There was a bird, a skeletal monster, a clatter and blink of diodes and dots. She loved it, and it loved her. Why, Henry? Because it's, see, just random names like, hi, Andrew. Why, Henry? Because of that old Pericles jazz, no doubt. And anyway, if the bird could take it, so could he. Oh, hey, Guy Endor, I'm reading from Jason X Death Moon and explaining why it's not on the channel yet. She said data was perfect, but the chick was mad. Moy meme, I'd almost forgotten Dr. Gilbert's appointment. His help, Father groaned, his help will kill you. Those eyes, the logocentric spiral of them, those bedroom eyes, unusual lab work in photoplasmic cell suspension. The terminology is highly specialized, and it's a long way from the laboratory. Said Elsa Lancaster, that is, in a blue silk gown trailing down the cockleshell Spanish moss walkway with her bow on her arm, trailing sighs and secrets, neurons and nevermores, fractal mores and deliquescent enzymes lolling around microparticles. What's up, my man? The eyes looking down from a black iron railing in old New Orleans, a harness lolling on a mannequin, red, white, and blue quills stroking aquiline foregrounds, black stroked thighs the way down formal harmony, stippled thighs, white thighs, those eyes skimming ballrooms across my plasma television. Let me get caught up. William, this is from Jason X Death Moon, and welcome to the stream. I don't know, Matt Wade, but I'm going to find out. Tonight's mission before this stream ends is we're going to finish this section and see if we can figure out what the flip he's talking about. Those eyes, eternal shrine to Elsa Lancaster. She was remembered, of course, from Savannah. Well, that was the original, I mean. Let's face it. What was she but poor white trash that advanced frame by frame, pixel by pixel, inch by digital inch to become the lovable, huggable cartoon angel of our squeaky clean dreams? If not that, what? An angel to be penetrated, flummoxed, exfoliated, bent over backwards, ridden fast, and driven to final spasms later? Ride her fast and furious, said the captain. If she doesn't cooperate, give her a few slaps with the crop whip. She'll come around. I've seen this kind of filly before, and they're not easy to train. Plasma, TV eyes, high definition, don't you know? Highlights on those puppies, dimpled shades, the press doting behind hedgerow upon hedgerow. Oh, did you see that? The cute little thing with the... Yeah, that I mean. Who would have believed it? That was truly scary. Okay. Not now, not Zen, but she was beyond all formulations, our dear, dear girl. What we wanted could not be categorized or altered or beseeched or bewildered, syncretized or sanitized. Little by little, dear, was the God's own delight. They crooned like minstrel drag hustlers on Mount Olympus, with mock sad sack faces gone all avoid like Jaws purloined from Edward Munch. They rolled like diabolic gamblers, bones clattering before the last dance. They rolled so as not to be seen, to be legendary, to be stiff and yet flexible. Furled and yet unfurled, mean and yet relaxed, those plasma TV eyes, those thighs, was my Elsa. We'll make our fortunes, all of them step by step, if we have to sprawl face down in Gloria Swanson's swimming pool forever. We'll be the limp and soggy greenbacks just loose from prison, eyes of fire glazed once, twice, 3 strikes for the lady. Just give us enough time and we'll freeze Manhattan for you. Break out those blocks of decadence as the pieces flake and free fall just for you, my lovely, my angel, my eternal shrine. Flake soft and fine, piece by piece. She didn't understand. Coal running gimmicky death bride. Abbott wanted the pure strain. But I think it's too late. Frozen empressism, concrete cell formation. This is the final floor show. Give me the eggs, damn you. Windy superstitions of forced breath, lamentations, lacrimations, horse shit. An entire Greek chorus shifts a few microns in their marble togas. Blink and you'll miss her. Coal black, no gimmick, cyberculture bride. We need to take another blood sample. You know the drill. Esoteric propagation of regulatory inhibitions, body formations, all to riot. Eternal shrine to Elsa Lancaster. We need you. We need you to build the future. And that's the last part of that, like 10 pages of that. Thanks, DK. I don't know if you left yet, but thank you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, guys, that right there. Does anybody in this chat now think that I had a good reason to put this book on the back burner and skip to part 5? This was part 4. Does anybody disagree with my decision? Because as I was narrating this, it was burning me out. I'm going to put it on the channel eventually because I've got almost half of it recorded. But I'm just going to wait till I've got it all recorded. Maybe days when I've smoked a little weed or something, I'll hop in and record some more chapters. I don't know. But eventually it'll be on the channel. No. William is Eric Morris. He wrote the 5 Camp Crystal Lake books. He didn't write Jason X Death Moon, I promise you. Was that the one that was Irish? But I'm going to record that stuff late. This like in the next day or two, man. I'll send that to you on PlayStation. I'm working with Dark Kurtzad to. I'm going to be narrating and doing the voices for a digital comic he's going to do, an audio comic on his channel. I'm going to be voicing the comic. It's a Star Wars comic. Something stronger than weed? I don't know. I would never do anything stronger than weed. Getting gray. I think I just got like 5 new gray hairs reading that shit. All right, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Dark Kurtzad could probably use somebody to do that way. He's got more than one person doing voices on his Star Wars thing. I do a contest every now and then to where subscribers can win a role in a book. Amuse douche. Yeah. How's it going, Nick Gert? Thanks for listening to the channel. Thanks for being a big fan. You're awesome. Love you. Are you talking about my Irish voice? Or were you talking about this one? You put me on the spot, Dark. It's hard for me to do that on the spot. Like, somebody asked me to do how I'm going to do Chucky. And I was like, gotta get out of this body. That was my Chucky. It's going to be part of my Chucky laugh there. It's hard for me to do stuff on the spot. I got to sit down and do it a couple times and then I record it. That's how I do my voices. I can't just do it straight off the spot. What was really good? The Chucky laugh. I've worked hard on that. Thank you, Damien. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. You did not what? Amuse douche? What are you talking about? Oh, it made me say douche? I don't care. Douche, 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 douche. What is Nick Gert? What is that, like Nick Gert? Oh, you made me say, yeah, I see what you did. Okay. Awesome. You're a troll. Proud of you. I got it. I got it. It's okay. I don't let trolls bother me. They roll right off my back. I'll play along with them. IP freely, whatever. You got some more for me to say, put them in there. I'll do it. Mike Hunt. Gert. But I said Gert. So I don't, whatever. What should I, what do y'all think I should do? Just like kick them? Vince McMahon wrote Death Moon. Sounds about like something he would do. What do you mean looking for people to add stuff, production to my old stuff? Yeah, but the whole Nick Gert thing, you got to come up with something better than that, because the whole T at the end kind of ruins it for you. There's no point doing public domain music because copyright holders of the books already get my ad revenue, so I just use music from the movies and songs, regular songs. There's no, I'm not gonna I don't make a dime off of this, so yeah, it would be cool to have a voice deepener, because I think with my Freddie voice, if I had the voice deepener that Robert Englund uses, something like that, it would make it sound better. There you go, Jimmy. That's creative. But Nick Gert, that's not even, that's why I didn't catch it, because it doesn't even sound like that unless you say it really fast. You'd have to say it super fast. But I was like, thanks for listening, Nick Gert. I don't even see how that's the N word. Some people have no imagination, apparently. If you're going to troll on this channel, at least be good at it, where it's obvious. Dude, trolls are going to troll. That's what they do. I don't care. LaRue, here. This is how you contact me. Thanks, Arnold. I went ahead and went along with the troll. I mean, if anything, to point out how stupid his joke was. I mean, if you're gonna, Jimmy had a better version of it right there with the last name Her. Gert. Nick Gert. That don't even sound like what he's wanting me to say. Ha ha, Jimmy. My kids came up with that email a while back because they like Sonic.exe, the creepypasta thing. But yeah, new rule for the channel. If you're going to troll me, have a little bit of intelligence. Actually have your trolling be clever. And don't be an idiot with it. Make it make sense. Can you do that, trolls, please? I want to have quality trolling on the channel. I don't want amateurs like Amused Douche. Good night, Emma. Oh, we've all trolled somebody. We've all done some trolling. Dickwater, you go. Mr. Sweet Nips, go for it. Yeah, it was pretty low tier. Thanks, Damien. I don't really understand why I'm a target for it. One of my trolls is always making fun of me for having a channel where I read to people. And I have this theory that they're one of the people that have these books and they're selling them for like $100 on eBay and Amazon. And they're pissed that I'm doing this channel. Like, my whole channel is me selflessly recording hundreds of hours of book. See you later. Bye. Merkin's gone. Anybody else want to be cute like that? I'm not going to have that in here. It's probably the same person. But yeah, I have a theory that a lot of these people, they're just doing it because they have no life, or they're mad at me because I'm giving these books away for free while they're trying to sell them for hundreds of dollars. That's what I really think. But guys, it has been a great year. I really appreciate all of you. I can't wait for this next year. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, Francesco. I can't talk. Thank you. Thanks, Calvin. Thanks, Jimmy. But thank you, Matt. I appreciate you too. Thanks, Nola. Well, I'm going to do more. It's not the last giveaway I'm ever going to do, I promise. You know, I look at the likes and dislikes, and usually for every 10 or 15 likes, there's just like one dislike. It's, you know, I've got my trolls, but somebody told me when you have trolls, that means you made it. So, awesome. I'm glad that YouTube's putting it in the recommendations. All right, guys, so you saw my book collection. We did some awesome giveaways. I'm going to put up a community post. I'm going to go back through the live stream, get all the winners written down, all their prizes, and I'll get with each and every one of the winners in the community page probably tomorrow and get all that lined out so everybody gets what they won. We got to read like 10 pages of nonsense from Jason X Death Moon. That was entertaining. I had fun doing it. I hope you guys had fun listening. Thanks for chilling with me, guys. I never imagined whenever I started doing this that I would ever have 28 books or 27 books completed in 1 year. I didn't even know what the next year looked like whenever I first started. I didn't know what the second or third book looked like. I didn't know how far I would make it or who would want to listen to it. Like I said earlier, whenever I hit 200 subscribers last year, I was like, woohoo! You know, I'm big. I never imagined 5,000 going on 6. So I love all of you. You're welcome, Jimmy. I'm going to, you know, eventually I want to have a Patreon going, because I will be honest with you, I have spent a lot, I don't even want to say the amount of money getting a lot of these books together to narrate for you guys. And I'm going to try to open up a Patreon if any of you guys ever want to support the channel. I'm going to get the Patreon going as soon as I can figure out the best way to go about that with, hey, what's up, Bronx Lock Picker? Good to see you. You've been here for a while, too. Thank you for the support. And I'm going to also be putting up a GoFundMe in the next couple days for this really awesome Freddy hood. It's a full mask, goes down over the shoulders and everything. And William actually pointed the mask out to me. But it's really expensive, but it's something I think would be great for the Dear Stabby videos coming up, the public slasher announcement comedy bits I'm going to do, and just you know, maybe some video narrations of the Freddy books, stuff like that. It'd be really good to have that Freddy prop. I've got a Jason, I've got a Part 3 Jason Hawk, and I've got a Michael Myers mask. But the one thing keeping me from releasing, hey, what's up, Geck Lives? Good to see you. The one thing that's been keeping me from releasing the first couple episodes of Dear Stabby is I don't want to do this show where I'm Freddy and it's just this face with the hat and the Freddy shirt and the glove. I don't want to like blur out my face, or I want to have some good quality for you guys on it. I want it to be entertaining. So I'm going to start up a GoFundMe. You don't have to pitch into it, but I would really appreciate it if you could. But if not, it's all good. I did not do this channel to make money. This was always a labor of love. I don't make any money on the ad revenue. I do this because I love the genre. I love you guys. I'm a horror fan just like you are. And I always wanted somebody to turn these books into audiobooks, and nobody did it. So I took it upon myself, and I'm having a blast doing it. And I'm looking forward to the next year. I'm looking forward to getting started on book number 28. You know, we're almost on book 30, you know, in just a little over a year. That's an awesome feeling. So I'm going to wrap the stream up, guys. Keep an eye out, all the winners tonight. Keep an eye out on the community page, and I'll get your prizes to you. I'll make a post about that in the next day or so when I get it all lined out. Also, keep an eye out for the GoFundMe link on the Twitter. I'm going to put up a link on the Twitter page for the channel, the Facebook group page, and here on YouTube. Also on the Discord. I want the Discord to get bigger, but we don't have a lot of people joined up yet. If you want to join the Discord, check out the description for any audiobook uploads I do. It's in the description always. Also, check out the merchandise store. There's lots of cool stuff on there. Some people won some cool stuff off the merch store tonight that they'll be getting. And last time we did giveaways, some people won some coffee mugs, and I put those pictures up. And you can see the one that Slasher Pepper won in my new video uploaded today that has all the celebrity intros for the channel. But, wow, I'm trying not to get feel a little emotional here. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been a wonderful year. I'm so excited going forward. You know, a year from now, I want to do a live stream and say, it is so awesome, guys. We're on book number 60 or 65. That would be awesome. That's my goal. I want to hit 60 books in time for the 2-year anniversary live stream. So let's do it, guys. Until next time. Oh, hold on a second. Let's do this the right way. Let's close this out the right way. I'll be back very soon with more from the 80s Slasher Library, including, guys, a new animated intro that's going to be premiered on the channel in the next month or so. That's going to have an appearance from Pinhead and the original Chucky in it, in the new animated intro, as well as the 3 slashers from the first. But until then, and until the 2-year anniversary, guys, we got a hell of a year to come. This has been your friendly neighborhood 80s slasher librarian saying, thanks for listening, and pleasant dreams! Good night, everybody. Oh, hi, Soul. It's okay. Thanks for dropping in. Good night, all. See you next time!